Well, hello. Haha. This is ShanGO Ray, aka Real Deal Ray. And if you're new here, welcome. If you're just returning, or if you catch this and you've been a faithful viewer, we greatly appreciate you here. I greatly appreciate, love ya. All right. So I wanted to welcome you guys here. Of course, like, share, subscribe, and thrive in that order. Let me switch over here to my YouTube. Got the live chat right now. Hey, Passion T. We must be in alignment in some way because I always manage to be able to broadcast and have. And Tawanda, what's going on? Tamana Albay, peace. What's going on? Angela Lindbergh, hey, what's up? Rebecca Wagner, Queen with Knowledge. Everybody come on in. We got plenty of alcoholic beverages in the back. Make yourself comfortable. Trees already rolled. Rachel Taylor, hello. Who are you? Kim Chris Dorian. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Lavonda Banks. What is going on? Welcome. Who else we got here? Daniela Marie. Evening. Hello, evening to you. Barbara Douglas. What's going on? Yes, yes, yes. Well, I'm gonna give just a minute or two. Who got? Me Alma 999. Hey, what's going on? From the home base. Yes, yes, yes. So, and that's my number too. Me Alma 999, like a mug. So glad to see everybody. How y'all feeling today? I'm also gonna have something give out a little. I didn't know this. I just checked my phone, my little app, and Hennessy. Anyone? That's right. Fashion Tees bartending. Be sure to tip. um, Bernice, what's up? We about to really get into some magic here. We're gonna talk some magic talk, okay? 2018 is right around the corner. Um, who we got here? Red Sun Ray 777. What is going on? Hello, Shada. How are you? Uh yeah, 999 synchronicity in effect. You just don't know. You about to see that 99. I'm about to discuss that 999 as far as how it relates to what we're talking about here. Dimitri Woo, what's going on? We got the guy Dimitri Woo in the house. Rachel Taylor. It's a pleasure to be caught live by you, Rachel. I got to say. I got to say. Kimberly Capricorn. It always cracks me up how people they be coming on. I'm sure if the zodiac signs had hand like gang signs and shit, some be just rapping off the get. What cap? Nigga, what's up? Uh, V Wiggins. I'll never skip over you. Diamarie Garcia. So nice to see you too, sweet queen. What's going on? Yes, if you're catching the rebroadcast, just be patient, okay? We have a little party here. I'm sorry you missed it live here, but I like to welcome everybody. Well, thank you, Shada. I did get your follow-up email, and I will be contacting you. If not today, then tomorrow with that other stuff. Okay, so we gonna get that correct. All right. See, Tasha Von Taurus, nigga, what? What's up? Everybody banging they zodiacs, the zodiac sets here. Yeah. Well, knowledge is knowledge, queen with knowledge. Um, I love me brethren too. You know what I'm saying? I love the goddesses, obviously. So um, Ms. Virgo 35. What's going on? So, anyways, yeah. Everybody, like I said, welcome in. We got drinks in the back, got some refreshments, got some tree pre-rolled. Whether you like blunts, whatever, every whatever you like. Who's this? Javier Amaya. I'm a man came through like Jesus returned. Ah, shout out to Houston, Texas. God Javier. Yes, yeah. Jesse Perozo. What's going on, Mano? What's popping? Epiphany 1214. You know you had to stop, Drew. You had to. Coconut rum, please. Got that Parrot Bay for you. You know. Yes. So, anyways, I did not notice. I checked my phone app. It just so happens to coincide. The full moon is the 1st of January, as you may or may not know. That full moon energy, it's actually in effect right now, I believe. So it's usually about 3 days before and 3 days after the actual full moon. So this is a very, very powerful time. The whole world has co-signed that this is when the new year begins, even though those of us who do this is the fake New Year's in a way. But I mean, shit, since uh since basically the whole world is co-signing with it, there is some power behind it. The collective conscious is behind it. Okay, so this year is an 11 year too. Okay, filled with mysticism, if I'm correct, right? 2018, yeah, that's right. Numbers add up to 11. Okay, I'm just reading the comments here real fast. So glad to see everybody. But in this video, also going to give a quick, very brief, also something that you could do to begin to enact your desires for 2018. It's very, very simple. You may have even heard it before, but it deserves a rehashing. It's a very powerful technique that I have used also, but we shall get into that in just a bit. I do have a very special, special announcement that I wanted to share with everybody. You know what I'm saying? I have finally really, I have even gotten more clarity over the last few months as far as in what direction I want to go. I'm sure some of you have been struggling. You may know what you want, and then the other half is a lot of you have been thinking you know what you want. Okay? We've been chasing outdated desires and things of that nature. And it's not actually what you really want, which is also why it seems like you might be, you know how like a dog chases its tail. We've all been in that situation, or we might have certain areas of our life that just seem to act like that. Yes, Passion T, the books are coming, and I have a special announcement that actually kind of goes, this special announcement goes along with the books. Okay, so but so for 2018, I made it my mission to assist you in the most effective, efficient, and powerful ways that I can to get you what the fuck you want. Okay? And more importantly, in getting what you want, is becoming the person. There's an evolutionary process, we all have to go through it, but is becoming that person who has those things or who is those things. Yeah, exactly. Thought process evolving. Tawan Advance says, thought process evolving like a motherfucker. That's right. I'd feel at home. That's right. So you already know how it is. There's a Black Panther with a glass table. I'm kidding. Old school 80s decor going on. The Wolf Moon. Thank you, Epiphany 1214. Will peak on January 1st, 9:24 p.m. Eastern Time. Okay, which means 6:24 Pacific Standard Time. Here, if you are in America, of course, if you're in the UK or anywhere else, it's going to differ, but you can always find that information out. Just look it up. It's always good to know where you're at energetically, don't you think? Especially if you want to align your efforts and stuff like that. I've been really, really getting into a lot of different sciences and things. But one thing that I have been doing for about 20 years, on and off, mostly on, lots of trial and error, lots of successes, and of course, lots of flops too. Not the pan. I'm sorry. DeMarie Garcia, you the panther. Oh, I heard that. Thank you. All right. No, it's black porcelain. It's shiny. No, I don't have one. I'm just playing, or else I would actually show it to you. You know what I'm talking about? The black like porcelain shiny panther with the glass table on top. You know what I'm saying? And then there's the black leather couches that go along with it. But anyways, so my purpose here, my renewed purpose. I got a renewed sense, in this particular matrix, in this universe, when you give value, you get value, okay? And if you can assist others, value shall be added unto you. It's the circle of life, as they say. And so basically, I've had some clarity as far as I've been actually, there's a request have been made, like, can you duplicate yourself and send yourself out? Well, I haven't found that spell yet, but what I have going on, what I'm about to announce right now, is like the closest thing to that. Okay. I have to read this. Why? Okay. So, anyways, apologies for that, but my fam here, they can get all my attention if I'm not careful. They just get all of it. Okay. If you was here, you'd get it too. All right. For those watching on a rebroadcast, but I'd like to announce something very, very special, and this is goes along right here with 2018. This is all about you getting what the hell you want. Okay. And the special announcement is, I don't have an exact date yet. It's going to be very, very shortly after the New Year, so you can get started and we can get this jump on the New Year's. I don't want to rush. I'm still working on a lot of different things. That would be interesting. Yeah, it would, right? We could have a to one event said that would be interesting duplication. Yeah. Okay. But what is it that you truly desire? What is it that you truly desire? And I know we have a lot of folks here right now. Um, and I know for each and every one of you, it's slightly different. Although some things may be similar to others, there's still the differences. It's kind of like, we both got eyes, we both have a head, we both have some arms, at least, maybe one arm or something, at least. But on the micro level, you know, maybe you have green eyes and I have brown eyes. So there's differences, you know what I'm saying? So, the same way with your desires, okay? So, anyways, I want to announce what I have coming out here. I'm just going to get with it here, okay? This is what we have cooking up here for you. And like I said, this is all about you getting what the fuck you want. Now, I have a warning here before I even go any further, okay? If you have a problem with profanity, and this is for all the newer viewers or whoever might come in contact with this video who's never heard of me or never seen any of my material, if you have a problem with profanity, this would not, my announcement is not going to be the thing for you. And I will go into the science of why profanity is actually included in this, which will help you get what you want. Yeah, I bet you didn't know that, right? Okay, so, but the name of what we have coming up here, okay? It's not a course, it's not like a class, it's different, okay? It's actually like a membership, okay? Imagine you had a big ass garage filled with all kinds of different magical tools that you can use depending on the challenge, depending on the objective, the intent, whatever it is. You're not going to use a hammer to do brain surgery, you know what I mean, to do some finely shit, the same way you're not going to use a little tiny fiber optic tool to try and bust through a wall. Each situation is basically unique. It has its same similarities with a lot of other things, but it's also got its own unique stipulations to it. Okay, so yeah, this ain't the place if your ears are sensitive, either here or in the comments, because we're all adults here, that I know of. Okay. Exactly, Queen with knowledge. Profanity is my third language, so you already know. Profanity is a divine language. Actually, let me keep it real with you. That's also why it's been shunned. Okay, got to keep that in mind. A lot of things that society tells you is bad. That's the shit you should be running towards. I quote, one of my mentors by proxy, Bobby Hemmett, and them. You know what I'm saying? That's something that you always hear, and that's true. Very, very true. So, what we have here, I'm proud to announce to you coming soon, and I will definitely let you know by the full moon, by the 1st of January. It won't be long after that. Just want to get everything situated, but it's the Shangorian Sorcery Miracle Magi system. Now, this is where magic meets your mind. Okay, this is actually, like I said, it's a membership site. We got a lot of different tools for a lot of different things. Okay, no matter what it is that could be ailing you, whether you want to manifest something, whether you want to get rid of something, or whatever. We have different. Now, these are magic rituals for your mind. Okay, this is where like magic, meditation, and hypnosis, where they all meet. Okay, now the purpose of magic throughout all the thousands and thousands of years that it's been here, basically, it's a very effective modality to affect your mind. And at the end of the day, when we come to brass taxes and shit, the purpose of magic is to affect your mind, your subconscious mind, and your unconscious mind. Okay, if you don't get it in there, it does not matter how many candles, how many chickens you sacrifice, or anything. It's not going to work. Okay, so the purpose of all it is to get you set up, get you aligned, and a lot of these tools will do a lot of the work for you. That's the good news, okay? Because we get your subconscious mind on board, and we get it on board quickly, all right? So your subconscious mind is going to do the heavy lifting in this whole manifestation process for you, okay? Your job is to be consistent with it, okay? Because some of these rituals um, are to be done for a certain amount of days, okay? And that's not a cookie cutter type of thing, okay? Sometimes it's going to depend on your actual day of birth, because the numerology on the day you were born, forget about the month and year for now, we're talking about just the day. Okay, for example, if you're born on the 21st, then you're a 3 because you add the numbers together. Okay, unless it's a master number, and that even still depends on 11s and 22s. That would depend, but the numerology of the day you were born has a lot to do with your frequency, with your personal frequency. And we want to ensure we're putting I'm telling you, we're getting everything aligned. Okay, we're leaving really nothing to chance here. Okay, so like I said, what this is, it's a collection of different rituals. Also, we have different incantation audios and different things that you can just, if you're washing dishes, pop in your headphones. These are only like 5 to 10 minutes long. You listen to them once or twice a day. There goes some, like I said, for the subliminal incantation ones. The point is really not to listen to it. You know what I'm saying? And they start affecting change. Okay. Now, don't let me get ahead of myself. Mhm. Yeah, the good thing about this is now there are going to be other rituals in this within this program that you can actually do physically. There are going to be some rituals depending on for what it is and what it's for, where you will just kind of get in a relaxed state and you will kind of act it out. Or there might be certain times where you need to actually get your physiology involved. It's very powerful to get your physiology involved as well. Okay. The same way you can make yourself feel depressed if you slump your shoulders and furrow your brow and stuff like that. If you hold that physiology for a few minutes, you will feel depressed. The same way as if you just put on a fake ass smile and sit up and start to breathe from your belly, you're going to start feeling a lot better, even if you were feeling like shit before. So your physiology can affect your mind, just like your mind can affect your physiology. It's a circle. It's almost like the law of reversibility. You can either get it this way or you can get it this way. Okay, so we're incorporating both. All right, with these. All right, now every month we're adding. There's also going to be a corresponding Facebook group, a secret Facebook group, so all members get to go on Facebook, and I be popping in every day or so and answering questions on Facebook and stuff like that, and as well as we all get a chance to shake a hand, meet a friend, and things of that nature. um, so all rituals also come with detailed instructions. Like I said, as I mentioned before, some of it depends on the actual day of your birth or other different numerological factors which we mix and we kind of incorporate in the instructions. So like I said, there'll be detailed instructions. Some of them are more like guided meditations, and then there's also supplemental incantations that you can use. So let's say you had a ritual that you do for 3 days. Okay, the ritual might be about 20 minutes long. Okay, so you do it for your 3 days, and then after that you can supplement it with different like subliminal incantation audios or stuff like that. Those are kind of like vitamins I look at, but there are also magical rituals in and of themselves too. Okay, now where the profanity comes in at, very interesting thing. You're not gonna find nothing like this anywhere. Trust me, I've looked all the fuck over, and if I'm wrong, hey, please tell me where. But I notice a lot of affirmations. They're the problem, and many of you have probably maybe have tried affirmations or different things of that nature. One of the reasons why we fail with affirmations is because we either we get a little bit of results and then we stop, or we don't get any results because we're not really that consistent with it, and so we just quit. But there's some spices and everything nice is involved with all these different incantations, which encourage your consistency until you get what the fuck you want. That's the point. Okay, now, why do we use profanity in some of these magical incantations and stuff? Well, let me break it down like this to you. Okay, number one, when you're tearing yourself down, when you're telling yourself all the reasons why you can't have what you want, or why you can't be what you want, or when you're calling yourself stupid, or for even thinking that you could do XYZ or whatnot, or whatever form of abuse that goes on between your ears, and trust me, I know we all do it. Some are more critical than others, but even the least critical is very cruel. You know what I mean? But when you're doing that, are you saying it all prim and proper to yourself? Fuck no. Okay? You're cussing yourself the fuck out. You're probably calling yourself a fucking moron. Okay? So, one of the things we did here, how do we keep things stuck to us? Right? Because really what we're doing is we're just getting a result. It just happens to be the result we don't want. However, there's clues within this whole process, this recipe, if you will, where we could take this and reverse engineer it, but instead transform it to serve us as opposed to work against us. So that's one of the reasons why, okay? The other reason why, through my thorough research, I just took off my white scientific coat. I found out that profanity actually comes from a different place in the brain than regular language. So when you're speaking regular language, I forgot the name of the particular part of the brain, but you're not using that. When you use profanity, you're using the part of your brain, actually the limbic system, which is right under your cerebellum. Okay, the limbic system is in charge of motivation. It's in charge of emotion. It's in charge of behaviors. So it's an integral part. Now, motivation, behaviors, all these things aren't we going to need these to also help assist us in manifesting what we want and becoming who we want? Fuck yeah. Okay. So there's also been scientific studies where, you know, profanity actually acts as a natural pain reliever, which is why you instinctively cuss when you slam your fucking finger in the door or when you stub your toe. You don't say, well, some people they're pretty good. They're able to say fudge or oh snap, but that's not the same as a profanity word. Now, the limbic system is also in charge of emotion. Okay, and as you may or may not know, when you're dealing with magic, emotion is muy importante. All right, and I'm gonna tell you why. You have your intent or your objective. That's the target. Okay, that's the destination, if you will. Emotion is the fuel. It's the sexiness. It's the magical do it fluid that makes the shit happen. Okay, so that's why we also incorporate, and not only that, sometimes if you're speaking with somebody and somebody uses a profane word all of a sudden, it kind of snaps you out of your little thing. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of different reasons, but the main reason is, besides the reverse engineering, this is the process that I've used to keep bullshit stuck to me and keep me stuck in bullshit behaviors. Why not use that same process but just change it around so now it works for me? Okay, so that's what we're doing here also. And profanity is a very magical thing, I come to find out in my research. So I'm sorry, I was just reading the thing, huh? Yes. Tawanda says, look at Shango being all scientific. It's true, though. I had to. Okay, I had to. And not only that, most of us use profanity anyways in our regular lives, or at least to ourselves. Okay, and if we're going to use certain modalities and certain techniques, we might as well use it as closely as possible to how we regularly do. Okay, that way it doesn't seem like it's fake. It seems more real to us. You know what I'm saying? I would hope so, Bernice. She said some of these ladies are going to have an orgasm just listening to you elaborate. I like that. Ladies having orgasms. That's not a bad thing. Okay. So, anyways, yeah. So, on a profanity tip, closing the door on that. But yeah, so and besides that, there's also going to be certain books that I'm going to release are just going to be available to members. Okay, now relax, everybody. We're not trying to break the bank here. Okay, we don't. We're not shit. So the first trial month is only going to be, and guess what the number is? That's right, 9.99. No, not 999, just $9.99. Within 30 days, you can definitely get a result. You can definitely get something. I would strongly suggest those who do sign up. Let's matter of fact, and but before I go any further, some of you might be saying, "But Shango, I don't know what I want." We got something for you. Whether you're looking for abundance, whether you're looking for ways to attract that ideal mate for you, or whatever, your twin flame, your soulmate. Maybe you need some type of healing. Maybe you need more confidence. Maybe you know what you want, but you've just kind of been buying into some bullshit beliefs and different things. Maybe people have also spoke shit over you, and you need a way to finally unhash, unrelease, release that confidence that is in you. Okay, tap into that confidence, that magic that you already have. Okay, we got something for you. But what if I don't know what I want? Well, relax. We got this is one of the ones that's really dear to me right now. We have one that actually works on the heart, and we actually involve some frequencies, some healing frequencies also in the incantation. So you can listen to this like, before you go to bed or something. Like I said, these are 10 minutes long, except for the guided magical rituals. These might be 20 to 30 minutes long, but like I said, those are only for a certain amount of days, and then you can supplement. Okay. Now, I suggest strongly working on one objective at first. Unless you're like an adept magician and you already know how to kind of multitask magically, or multitask with several different objectives. Let's kind of keep it simple. So maybe the first 30 days you might want to just focus on one objective. Okay. Now, let's say you pick a ritual for like meeting your ideal mate or something, right? There will also be other suggestions for things you can do, like other audios. Try also listen to this subliminal, incantation audio to help supplement your ritual, to empower your ritual. There's also what I call a booster in there. It's like a steroid. And basically, when you listen to this before you do any magic ritual or listen to any incantation, it boosts the power of that particular, of all your work and your receptivity and your allowance to allowing this shit to happen in your life, because a lot of us got so much resistance built up to what we want. We're afraid of what we want. A lot of us need healing. We gonna have that. We got you. You know what I'm saying? And there's a special one that's near and dear to my heart. It's actually about healing your heart. So and slash tapping into your heart's desires. Many of you don't know what your heart's desires are, or you do know, but you've kind of crapped yourself out because you believe you can't have it, so you deny it. And instead, no, I want this. But no, that's not really what you want. You know what you really want. But those who have gotten confused over the years, because a lot of times your ego tries to play like it's your heart, and it's not. Okay, so we definitely have something for you also. If you align with what is in your heart, you can't be stopped. You just can't be stopped. And it also has the reasons why you even decided to come here. You know what I mean? So you might as well step up to your full power. Okay? So we have something for everybody. Not only that, we'll be accepting suggestions, because every month we're adding content. Like, this is really, really what I'm passionate about, if you can't fucking tell. And just to be the creative process, creating the content, doing all this is like really, really, it's the cat's pajamas, as the white folks say. And this is really like one of my passionate things. Like, this is probably where I'm going to put like about 60 to 70% of my attention. The other, 30, 35, 40% is going to go to clients. And because I still like that dynamic of actually working with somebody live and direct. V. Wiggins said, but be careful of the things you think you want. And that's exactly right. That contingency is that you think you want. Okay. And that is exactly what I was alluding to just a minute ago. A lot of us are chasing what we think we want, but it's not what we want. And that's why there has been so much resistance, so much turmoil, so much, why it hasn't happened. Or maybe it does happen and then you're like, oh, is that it? What else? Is this all it is? Is this what I've been fucking chasing after all this time? So whatever you need, we want to be the ones to get it to you. Okay. So like I said, we're also going to be taking suggestions. So if somebody has a certain subject that they want, either an incantation or maybe a magic ritual created for, there's also going to be video tutorials there. For real life, when I say real life, I mean done with physical objects. There's also going to be that too. I'm also going to be, my next two books are coming out on Kindle, but every other publication after that is going to be available in the members. So you can also read a book while you're there if you want to. As long as you're a member, you have access to everything all the time, all day long, 24 hours a day, like 366. Okay. So, I mean, that's pretty much what it is. So it's my main objective and my passion to help facilitate you to get what the fuck you want, and or get more clarity so you actually understand and really know what it is that you want. And that's like she just alluded to before. A lot of times that is the problem. If you don't know really what you want, or you think you know, but it's actually not what you want, it'll have you chasing your tail for years. You can waste decades of your life like that. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yes. Tawanda said, I say once one is conquered, on to the next. And that is right. And that's why you'd want to stay a member here, because once you complete, I guess you could say, one level in your life, once knock that shit out, another level brings another devil. There's always going to be challenges. I want you to have access to all the tools all the time. So no matter what the challenge is, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you need an answer to something, to a problem. We got that for you also, a way that you can access a specific answer from your subconscious mind, have it bubble up from the recesses of your deeper mind into your consciousness, where you are now aware of it and can actually put that action into use. That's what actually wisdom is called. I was made known to. I was like, what? What's the difference between knowledge and wisdom? Wisdom is when you apply the knowledge. So, yeah. Yazzie Via. Give me them lips. All of them. Miami 999. I'm a Sag. And I'm a 9. Because I was born on the ninth. Yeah, Donna Battle says going in circles. It's the worst thing. It's the worst thing. But we've all had those moments where just it's like the fog just parts and there's that clarity. Not only the clarity, but there's that feeling. There's like almost, for me, it's like an electric feeling. Like, yes, that's it. That aha, like that's it. And anything that I can do to get you and the aha, that's it, to come together, to mate and have a baby, which is your desired reality. Hey, that's what it's about. That's what it's all about. So if there's any questions so far or anything, you know what? I might even get the cards here. I might get the cards and feel like answering a couple little questions here. Who's that? Sapphire Dot R. I need 2018 to be my year. So much I've lost. Damn. Well, now it's your time. Okay, it's your time. It's definitely your time. And that's what this is all about. Nine is your soul urge number. Yeah. No wonder you're queen with knowledge. I mean, the higher side of your number is universal knowledge. You know what I'm saying? And passing out universal knowledge and being a conduit for universal knowledge, you know? Yes, Passion T said she took so many L's. We've all taken a lot of L's over the years, and many of you have taken a lot of L's over this last year. But like I said, this is an 11 year, okay? An 11, this next year coming up is an 11 year, okay? So this is the time for higher knowledge, also mysticism, a lot of intuition, a lot of psychic knowledge that's going to be coming through as well. Miami, Mi Alma 999 says, let go of the BS, leave the past in the past. That's right. Well, I'm glad, Angela Lindbergh. She says, I'm the warrior, baby. I'm feeling stronger than ever. Thank you, ShanGO. Well, thank you, Angela. I appreciate you. Donna Battle. It's not about really which signs will have a better year because within each of those signs, there's you, the individual, okay? And what you do and how you do it is going to greatly determine. You know, it's almost not fair to give an answer to that only because um, that's kind of taking away the onus of your own personal power. And I would never do that. You know what I'm saying? Because what you do and how you do it, how you do shit is also just as important as what you do, if not more sometimes, I'm sure, as you know. But that makes all the difference. That makes all the difference. Your energy and your frequency that you carry within yourself and that you emit. And you know, another reason why I'm so excited, especially about this one, heart healing slash what is my heart's desire magical ritual, is because the heart actually has what's the word for it again? It has neurons in it, like your brain has neuron synaptics and all that shit. Your heart also has that, and they've also found that your heart emits a greater electromagnetic field, way greater and way stronger than your brain. Your heart actually has a fucking brain. They found neural fucking cells in your heart. Okay? So your heart knows. The problem is we have been fooled into thinking a lot of these other voices in our head and in our experience is our heart. It sure looks like it, but it's not. Okay? So Dimitri Wu says, I've been seeing 11, 11, 2, 11, 3, 11, 4, 11, 5, 11 all year. You know what? I swear to you, I'm right with you there. I'm right with you there, God. Like, cause I've been the same a lot. 12 12s, 10 10s. Like, I mean, ridiculous amounts. And you know when I've seen a lot of these numbers is when I'm working on this or when I'm thinking about something related to this. I swear to God, that's how I know this is one of the things I'm destined to do as far as I really, 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 really want you guys to get this too. Because I want to hear all the good shit. Okay? I want to see y'all's evolvement, y'all's ascending, okay? And if I can assist you in any type of way, it's an honor. And that's just it. Queen with knowledge 333 all day long. That's one of my other numbers right there. And like I said, I'm a 9, so 333 is 9. So yeah, a lot of people have been seeing these angel numbers. Yeah, PD Harrison, 2010. I see that thumbnail. Angel numbers in Fleet. That's right. TTYY What's going on? Sexy Sheet 36. Merry Christmas, Merry belated Christmas, Saturnalia, all that. Happy Hanukkah, whatever it is that you celebrate. Happy whatever that is to you. Happy holidays to you. Belated holidays. We're still in the holidays though. It's harvest time. Tina Valdez said it. See, Tina Harvey, she knows what's up. Said it's harvest time. Taking no prisoners. That's right. Give me all of mines. All of it. Every single one. Epiphany 555 for you. You know what? That's also a 6 number though. That's also 6. Because that's 15. 1 and 5 is 6. Okay? That's also a feminine number. It's also a number um, relegated to water and emotions also. Mi alma 999. People with low frequency shouldn't even be in your field. You know what? I agree. Except if they are acting as mirrors to you to reflect back to you that there's some type of area, there's somewhere in my shit that needs some healing. And that's basically what it comes down to. Sometimes even just acknowledging something is enough to heal it. You finally give it its light, its shine. It's been trying to get your attention. It's like a little kid always pulling on your goddamn pants and shit. It's like, what do you want? And then you finally can release it. You know, but we spend so much time. We waste so much fucking time. And I'm speaking for myself first and foremost. I have wasted in my past so much fucking time, and a lot of time spent in escapism. Of course, sex, but that's not really all just escapism for me. You know what I'm saying? But like, and watching TV and movies and just doing anything but what you know you should be kind of doing. I remember years ago I'd be like, well, today I'm finally going to release this trauma that I know I have locked in me, and I'm going to do it at 8 o'clock. And 8 o'clock come. Well, I think I'm gonna watch this goddamn whatever the TV fucking show was, or throw on a movie, or do whatever. Maybe I'll smoke a blunt and then I'll do it after, or some shit like that. And then it's like next thing you know, a week or two goes by, a month goes by, a year goes by, and you never dealt with it. Still, it's still there. It's still there. Feelings buried alive never die. Okay. And the thing about them is, they're like it's like if you have 10 units of energy that's balled up in this trauma, and then you have 10 units of energy around it to keep it there, you're leaking energy. All that energy, and all, if we just would heal those things, or even just acknowledge it so we could release these things, we'd have all this extra energy now to channel into what we want. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of the reason why some of us are so fucking tired all the time, even like emotionally and mentally drained, which of course translates down to the physical. And yeah, that's a lot of the reason why. Epiphany said, "Damn, I haven't watched TV in 5 years." Hey, you're good. Keep it like that. Exactly. Tawana Van says, "I know a lot of people try to use empty sex like therapy," and that is true because it's a distraction. And not only that, orgasm is one of the few moments in life when you are actually fully present. Okay, and that feeling of being fully present is also euphoric in many ways. That's a lot of the reasons why some of these dudes or people be doing this crazy adrenaline shit, because you are right here right now when you're doing this crazy adrenaline shit, when you can lose your life if you take a wrong step, or especially also like combative sports. You ain't thinking about nothing else while you in there. Like you're right here, right now. So a lot of people use a lot of different ways to center themselves in the present moment and shit like that. But I know me personally, Queen with knowledge. She said it's about to make a year for me, no sex. Well, we can do something about that if you want. Unless that is what you wanted to do for a particular reason, then by all means. I don't think too long ago. I personally, I don't know. I think that definitely sex has its place. Sex is such an immaculate, it's a wonderful thing, and it can be used in so many different ways, and it can be used to manifest in so many different ways, and it can be used to heal in so many different ways. So it doesn't have to be, it's like money in a way. You know what I'm saying? Money is neither good nor bad. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. Now I can use this money for some ill shit, or I can use this money for more constructive and positive things, and to bring joy into people's life, and to bring joy into my own life. Ah, Asar Haya Bay. I use sex magic. You damn right. You damn right. And Mialma 99 says TV sucks. Exactly. You're not really missing. I mean, I'm not against TV or whatever. All I'm saying is the use of TV, food, um, drugs, or whatever to escape certain shit is pretty much the problem. Okay, or it's actually hiding the problem. It's prolonging the problem. therefore becoming a part of the problem. Also, it's like I said, it's an escape. It's a form of escape. It's escapism. You know, which keeps you from getting down to the nitty gritty. I know all of us. I'm not the only one who've had this thought. Like if you think, wow, just 2 years, maybe something happens, right? Or you hear a song and you ain't heard this shit in like 2 years, and it takes you all the way back 2 years ago, and you remember it just like it was 5 minutes ago, and you thought, what if I had started XYZ then? Where would I be right fucking now if I had just did that? Like that shit, that time just flew by like that. But back then, I was like, it's gonna take too long, and so I didn't ever get started. Misty, loved and blessed. Good evening to you. Absolutely all is well. So glad to have you here. Asar. He says I sage my package for maximum. Absolutely. You damn right. I sage mine. I anoint mine with certain oils, just like I would a candlestick. You know what I'm saying? From the top to the middle, from the bottom to the middle. Of course, do you give your shit sunlight too? You want to sunlight your shit too, especially your nuts. That's a tip from your old Uncle Shango. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm 99 years old, but my dick's 21, minus the hairpin trigger. All right. So, yeah. DZ, well, I wish you the best for this evening. I will be seeing you again soon. Okay. Thank you for joining us. Passion T, salt around your bed. Absolutely. You can also put black eyed peas under your bed to assist also with astral traveling as well. See, now Epiphany 1214 says grow your own food. But what seeds are you using? You're probably using seeds that you got from Walmart or from the store or whatever. Like, it's really hard to do that whole organic thing. More power to you if you're like, because I know Bill Gates has a big warehouse somewhere and it has all the actual original seeds before they started fucking with it and doing all this GMO shit. So he has basically the seeds for like every fucking plant. You know what I mean? Somewhere. You could look that up if you think I'm lying about that shit, but yeah. Hey, you know it, Tawanda. You know it. With 99,000 years of experience. Yeah. Sex magic. Chameleon798 explains sex magic. Well, there's lots of different kinds of sex magic. Okay, there's sex magic is another way to definitely manipulate energy, and it's one where it's like, especially if you got a convergence with somebody who is basically on your frequency too. You got that masculine feminine polarity going on. It really can make all the difference, I should say. But you can also do sex magic by yourself too, with manual stimulation. Who's this? Sir Big Head. Gates Warehouse in is in Antarctica. Okay. See, I did not know that. Yeah, I'm in that Pascal on Beverly Randolph shit. There you go. Um, but yeah, so that is basically what we got. Like I said, my main passion is aligned with assisting others, and that's also comes with the whole nine shit, and being a conduit for universal knowledge and as well, facilitating it in the best ways that I can. Angela Dorsey, thank you very much. She said, great chat. If y'all will excuse me for just one moment, I'm going to pull out these cards so we can end this brief conversation, but lovely conversation because I'm loving all of y'all. We can get into a couple questions here. Okay, we can answer a couple questions here. All right, so just hold on real fast. Un momento. Yeah. What I miss? All right. Yeah, sorry. See, you know about that Pisces shit. I'm half Pisces, so yeah. All right. Tawana said okay. So, um, if anybody else has any, what's this? Are you? Rachel Taylor asks, "Are you doing any giveaways or discounts? I need help. I'm broke." Yes, we do have a major discount right now going on. If you go to the site or look in the description box of this particular video, on readings, on consultations, I should say. So you can begin to move or get the result that you want, especially if you know what your question is. Like if you're really zeroed in on your questions, generals are fine too, though. That's how we fine tune things. Sometimes you don't know that you don't know, you know? So, what is a tip for a nine to stay grounded? Sir Big Head. Yo, Sir Big Head. Speaking as a nine myself, and you're a nine also if you were born on the ninth, if you're born on the 18th, or if you're born on the 27th. Okay? And there may be another number I'm missing. But one of the things is to be able to see, because nines are really mental, really, really mental too. And we're also a fire. That's also a fire number too. Goes along with my fire sign. Okay. So one of the things that we can do is to check in with ourselves throughout the day, just simply like this. Yo, what am I feeling right now? And really just whatever it is. You're not doing it to change anything. You're not doing it whatever. But the reason why we want to start tapping into what the fuck's going on inside of us, because it starts to affect the way we think. And one of the downfalls or the lower side of a nine number is negative thinking, pessimism, getting real narrow minded, being really mentally rigid, thinking things have to work itself out, in a certain way or whatnot. So I know I've wrestled with negative thinking many, 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 many years of my life. And I know everybody does to some extent, but for others, their issues are more something else. But for nines, especially in particular, um, that is another way that you can start to be grounded. And also, because one of your strengths is on the mental plane. Definitely. Nine is a very, like, one of the most highly psychic numbers. In the Chaldean numerology, they don't even have a number nine. You know why? Because they think it's so fucking holy and so divine that they're like, we can't even assign it a digit or a symbol. You know what I'm saying? Donna, in the context that I'm speaking of, you are an eight. So it's actually you're not a nine. What I'm talking about is not a life path thing where you add up the month, the day, and the year. I'm not talking about that. I'm going off strictly the day, the digit of the day. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. So I'm just a two. Hey, Dimitri Wu, ain't it that ain't just. That's actually very powerful. It's actually got a lot of I noticed the two and the four are two, four, six, even the eight um, are also. When I say feminine, don't take it the wrong way. I just mean it's like you're really receptive. Also, you know what I mean. And it's also a number related to water. Okay, there's fire and water numbers, and that's actually a water number as well. But and also I'm finding out so much about how the digits of your name can affect that actual day. There's a name for the I'm not it's just not coming to me right now, but there's a name for the actual day you're born versus the life path. Then there's the soul urge, then there's the other shit, and then there's different schools of numerology. Okay, there's the Pythagorean school of numerology, then there's the Chaldean, which is has been touted as basically one of the most. It's actually like the OG of numerology, and it's been touted as being the most accurate. However, you can use either or. Then I also got a chart here for a certain Nigerian super old school numerology chart. So depending on what you use, you know what I'm saying? Okay, but I can get 3 questions in. So I like to hit 3 different questions by 3 different people. Relate 16 and Bernice. Okay, so what do we have anybody who wants to get some of this? See, you got the 2 8s right here also. Double power. 8 is all about power, especially. 8 is all about power. 8 can also be domineering though too, if you're not careful and controlling, control freaks. Hound dog's pet sitting. One of the simplest ways is, she says, how do you find out your number? Just like I said, look at the day you were born. If it's a double digit day, you add it up. Okay. Now, 11s are known as a master number. They have their higher frequency and they have their lower frequency. Part of them being on their lower frequency is they're acting out of a lower two, because 1 and 1 equals 2. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Tawanda, since you the first one to step up, because I do got to get it moving here. He says, will I be able to move soon? Tawanda Vance. Will Tawanda Vance be moving soon? Will she be able to move soon? Will Tawanda Vance? Ami Yamoja. I am a 3. That's all about expansion. That's all about expansion and manifestation. If you think of a triangle, I'm sure maybe you've heard. Look up the triangle of manifestation. Some good shit with that. So, will Tawana Vance be able to move soon? Okay. Will Tawana Vance be able to move soon? So it is. Let's hit it. Let's hit it. Well, depending on what you mean by soon and your definition of soon. Okay. I'm gonna show you your cards real briefly. We have an ace. We have a jack. Okay. Now jacks do it moving. All right. This is jack of clubs. So I can tell there's been a lot of who. There's a part of you that basically doesn't believe that you can't. There's or an aspect of this move that just seems to feel like this is just um, not impossible, but maybe extremely difficult or hard, or might result in some form of hardship for you, even if you were able to scratch it out, you know. But the outcome card is a 6 of diamonds, okay, which shows me. So let's look at the numerology even of this. We have 1, we have an 11, that's 12, and we have a 6. Okay, so what? 12 plus 6 is what? Is 18, right? That's a 9. Okay, so as far as the 9, I'm looking at the completion of this move also. So we're looking at the ability to complete this move. Okay, we're looking at also 9 ending where we used to live, closing the door on that shit, started a new chapter in a new place. Okay, so I see that this 6 of diamonds, I see that something's going to happen that's going to help you to balance some shit out. Okay, within regards to this move. Okay, because right now I don't know if it's more of an issue of finances, or if it's an issue of logistics, or if there's other things going on also. But I actually have a very positive, but once again, that would depend on soon. How soon is soon? What are we talking about? So don't answer that because I can't. But yeah, so I'm going to say I'm leaning more towards yes. Okay. Once again, there's contingencies with everything. Okay, if you succumb to the false beliefs that for whatever reason you can't do it, and it may not even be a false belief. It just may be also the way that you're interpreting the situation, which is seeming to make it a lot more difficult for you. Okay, because I feel like there are options, there are hidden options for you that either you have been unable to recognize or see as of yet, up until now, or that have just not made themselves known to you. Maybe there's also a timing related component to this move also that you might not be consciously aware of. Okay. Yes, ma'am. All right. Any other questions? I got two more questions. I got room for two more questions. Now, awakening Hoover, that could be like a 30-minute answer right there. Should I walk away or will we be together the way I want? Rachel Taylor, I'm going to take on your question. All right. Should I walk away? I'm going to just answer it like that. I'm going to keep it short and concise because if you should walk away, that means you're not going to have it the way you want. Pretty much, right? It assumes that. That's kind of built into that question. So, um, where are you at now? Where are you at? I'm sorry, I need that name again. Where's the comments? Um, I'm sorry. So Rachel Taylor. Okay, I needed your name, Rachel. So I had to go back. All right. Should Rachel Taylor? Should Rachel Taylor walk away? Should Rachel Taylor? Rachel, do me a favor. Just look at these cards. Blow on these cards. All right. Since there's no time or space, it's all relevant. I wonder if there's something here for you to learn, though. Which might. Well, it's not that. That sounds stupid. Like, oh, there's something for you to learn here. I mean, you can learn from anything, right? But we're about to find out. Should Rachel Taylor walk away? Should Rachel Taylor walk away? All right. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. I'm showing as of yet, do not. Okay. But I'm also, you see, these are your cards. I don't know if you can see them how well. Uh, we have an eight of spades. We have a four of spades, and we have a three of clubs. So what is it that you're worried about so much? You know, 7 and 8, 15, that's a 6. Okay. So this is about several different things. I feel like there's an imbalance here. I feel like somebody's feeling like they're not being reciprocated. Okay. There's also a lot of worry going on here, as indicated by the three of clubs, which is reversed. Okay. So this relationship is causing a lot of worry, or somebody in the relationship is a source of worry for the other. Okay. And I don't feel, and not to mention, I feel, especially as this relates to you, Miss Taylor, I feel like there's also a battle within yourself about pleasing somebody else and then pleasing yourself. I feel like you know what you deserve on an intellectual level, but I feel like if you was to actually let go of this relationship and begin to pursue that, you'd probably feel guilty. I feel like there's a battle between pleasing self and pleasing others also going on here. As far as from your perspective, okay? So, should you leave or should you stay? I would hang in there just for a little bit more. I would hang in there for just a little bit more and then make your decision. Okay. But I feel like you need to kind of come to grips with certain things within yourself here first and foremost. Okay. So, do we have any other questions that I can answer? Carmelita Martinez, is there someone I know trying to sabotage me? Okay, Carmelita Martinez, is there someone Carmelita Martinez knows who's trying to sabotage her? Is there somebody that Carmelita Martinez knows is trying to sabotage her? Also, I want to give this spell out too. It's a very quick one. It's one you can start now. Okay, and whoever it was who said that they're broke, I have a video for a quick money spell. Check it out. Check it out if you haven't already. Do it. Don't just check it out. Do it. All right. Carmelita Martinez. Somebody trying to sabotage Carmelita Martinez. Somebody trying to sabotage Carmelita Martinez. I say, and so it is. Reveal it. Unseal it and reveal it. Abso-fucking-lutely. Why do I feel like this also has to do? Is there some type of finances involved or something with this sabotage, or has some type of sabotage affected you financially? Okay, let's look at the numerology behind this. We got 13 and 10. That's 23. Then we got an 8. That's 31. That's a 4. So something's also um, I feel like there's also a question about like something's like I feel like the sabotage is also affecting something foundational to you. Okay, um, something that is stabilizing for you or to you. It's affecting that, whatever this sabotage is. But I did get an overwhelming yes. I feel like also someone's trying to dominate you. Okay, someone has been trying to dominate you, as this Eight of Diamonds suggests. Okay, and also, and or you've also been giving away your power. You may not have known it, but you've been giving it away. Okay. Now, the spell that I want to give to you guys, I'm sure some of you have heard. I've done this many times, and it's fantastic. It's very simple. You can go to the grocery store right now, buy a little thing of bay leaves. I like to use a red Sharpie. As you know, I'm a fan of the red Sharpie. Um, and you can write your intention on the bay leaves. And then if you have a little bowl or something, or somewhere where you can have a little fire, you start burning the leaves one by one as kind of just focus in on it, give it your ashe, smile on it. That's another thing. Smile at the goddamn thing. Smile at it. If you write down, I want a new car, like smile at that shit, and then let it go. And the smoke, of course, you're burning it. You're releasing it to the universe. Okay, so that's something very, very quick, very, very powerful. I'm sure some of you have heard about that before. And the reason why you have is because it works. Okay, so I have to wrap it up here, folks. But I do want to let you know that I have much love for you, and I'm making it my motherfucking mission to assist you guys in getting what the hell you want, and most importantly, becoming the person that you choose to be. All right, that you choose to be, not who you, because up until now it's a mix of some of you and then some of the other shit that has been placed upon you, some of the other shit that has been given to you that's not yours, from your parents, from well-meaning friends, from society, from teachers, from people in authority who don't know what the fuck they was talking about when it comes to you. Okay? It's time to start choosing who you choose to be. And your ideal you has an ideal environment with ideal things and certain desires that you are able to experience on the daily. Okay? So who are you? Who do you choose to be? That's the question. Okay? So peace and blessings until next time. We got some ShanGO. Also, me and Oshun are going to be doing the twin flame relationship second part of that video series with maybe tomorrow or Saturday, definitely. Okay, so look out for that as well. And of course, we got them ShanGO for the first half of the first month of 2018. All right, so peace and blessings to everybody. And if you want to make the most of it, like right now, we're having a ludicrous sale going on here at www.shango-ray.com on all of our consultations. I would implore you to at least go check it out and begin to start thinking, how can I use this? Because you can get what you want. Even from a consultation, you can get started on in that direction. Okay, some things ain't a magic bullet answer. Some things will require a little bit of patience and consistency on your part. Okay, Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither was a lot of the fucked up conditions that we deal with. But they can be transcended, I should say. You can transcend them. Okay, so head on over there to find out if that's what you want. If not, hold on until the membership site drops, and you will get everything you fucking want. I'm telling you. Okay, provided you are consistent. Okay, that's all you gotta do. Is just your part is just being consistent and allowing it to happen. All right, peace and blessings to you.